What's happening, everybody? I'm Akaza, and welcome back to another unboxing video. I am so stoked to do this one, and you might be wondering, holy shit, your quality looks a little different, Kaza. What's going on, buddy? I got my video camera back working again. Woohoo! No longer have to use my iPad anymore. But with that being said, I figured it's a good time to celebrate. I got this in the mail today. If you don't know what that says, it's Kings Road Merc. And if you don't know what that is, well, Kings Road Merc returns 1520 Knowles Avenue. In other words, Kings Road Merc is the pretty much the warehouse for Epitaph Records. And considering today is June 21st, I have a rant in a moment. I bet you probably all know what exactly this is. Now, before I get into this beautiful idea here, let me just explain to you. Bad Religion is my favorite band of all time. Like, they weren't my first punk rock band, but they were close to it. NoFX, KUKL were my first. But I've been listening to Bad Religion since I was young. And well, I returned to the United States from the Philippines on March 3rd, 2019. And the moment that I saw that Epitaph Records had a pre-order available for Age of Unreason LP, the moment that I saw they had a pre-order available for it, I went right to the site, I pre-ordered it. I don't remember what day it was, I just remember that it was in March, and sometime in March, I pre-ordered that shit. And I know the album release date was May 3rd. And, you know, I had listened to the singles. I had listened to The Kids Are Alright, which isn't on the album. Profane Rights of Man, which also isn't on the album. My Sanity, and I know there's a couple others. Paranoid Style, but that came out, I think, after the album was released. But, you know, I waited until, you know, May 3rd, which I was a little sad to see that on May 3rd, apparently, I had to reread my email, because I didn't receive the record, like, on May 3rd, May 2nd, May 5th. I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, oh, so the LP comes out on June 14th. Ah, another month and a half, motherfucker. I was like, okay, whatever. But on May 3rd, they did send me the digital files, which I didn't listen to the album yet, because Bad Religion is my favorite band of all time, and I wanted to put the vinyl on the platter and drop the needle at full volume and be blown away with Chaos from Within. That's the other song that I listened to by them before the album came out. So, all of May, half of June, finally, it's June 14th. I shit you not, I'm sitting on my couch on my day off. I'm waiting for the mailman to show up. He shows up! But this isn't with him. There's no record box. What the hell? So, I go online, because I wasn't going to bug the tracking number. I waited a day until June 15th. Still didn't show up. I was like, what the fuck? I pre-ordered this over 2 months ago. Why isn't it here? So I went to my email. I typed in Kings Road. I found the tracking number. And what it said blew me the fuck away. They apparently had shipped it on June 12th. So, because you know when you pre-order something, and I don't know if this is the technical definition of a pre-order, but when you usually pre-order something, you generally get the item either before it comes out or literally on the date of release. That's the reason why people pre-order. And yes, I know you might say, well, another reason people pre-order is because of maybe potentially limited stock, and they pre-order it so they get it when it comes out, so not everyone beats them to it. I understand that, but this is Bad Religion we're talking about. This is Epitaph Records. They're going to press enough records for a good amount of the fans. You don't have to worry about Age of Unreason, especially the black LP running out. You don't have to worry about that. It's not some 50 limited edition pressing, you know. But so, I went on their website, and it appears that they shipped it on June 12th, so that, yes, in normal circumstances, I would have received it on June 14th. But no, I received this bitch on June 19th. 5 fucking days. Oh my god. And look at this shit. Yeah, it was in Los Angeles for like 3 or 4 fucking days. I'm just sitting there like, what the hell is going on? It's not like this. It's not like it's an international box. I called Epitaph, and since they had already shipped it, they couldn't do anything about it. Called the post office in Los Angeles, and shit, they didn't help me much. So I'm sitting there like, okay. And I noticed how on June 18th, right, it said at the bottom, late arrival. Will arrive on June 17th. It's the 18th. I was like, okay, well, stay fucking late. It finally moved, and it got here on the 19th. So 5 days after the LP release. Hell, I could have went to Love Garden Sounds in Lawrence, Kansas and bought it on the 14th. Which, I know it's not Epitaph's fault. I don't know whose fault it is or what the fuck even happened, but I just know that was really upsetting because I've been waiting 6 long years for this album. Finally comes out, and some clusterfuck happens with the post office. I don't know what happened, but let's get to the unboxing, which is, it's already been knifed open. I got a little excited, but you guys ready for this? This is going to be fucking awesome. Oh man. Look at this. Can you see that? Oh my god. 6 fucking years, man. 6 fucking years. The Age of Unreason by the legendary Los Angeles hardcore punk band Bad Religion. They got their fucking crossbuster up at the top there. It's upside down. Hold on a minute. Okay, there we go. Bad Religion, crossbuster, Age of Unreason. And then, if you remove this plastic here, which I don't really want to do that because I need to protect it. If you hold it right in the light, you can see words. You can see the track list. It looks like a black cover there, but hold on a minute. I don't want to fuck the album art up at all, but you can see there. See that? See those words? Yeah, there you go. You shine the light on that. There's the track list. It's in a bold chrome face on there. It's got a little bit of a texture to it too. It's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, man. We got something really nice here. Really beautiful here. Here's the record itself with the poster. What else is in here? Oh, you know what's really cool? Look at this. I don't know if you can see it all the way, but inside there is an internal poster. It's not really a poster to say, but it's internal artwork, and I don't think I've ever seen an album do that before. Since you can't really see it 100%, it just on the top, see the prohibition sign? On top of that, it says Age of, and then the word reason is see, Age of Unreason on the inside. That's pretty fucking cool. I've never seen a record do that before. But yeah, that's the record itself. And then, or no, that's the cover itself. Here is the poster that came with the album. On the inside, it's obviously got the lyrics. So that's fucking cool. All the lyrics, all the songs. And, yeah. Lyrics, all the songs there. It's really nice, high definition. And on this side, I'm going to assume that this is a poster of Donald Trump and Mike Pence sporting a plane. I'm going to assume that's what this is. A picture of Donald Trump and Mike Pence. They've got their heads censored out. Man, it feels like that's what it is. Or maybe it's a... No, I think it is Donald Trump and Mike Pence. I thought it was maybe Donald Trump with his wife following behind him, depressed. But no, this person is obviously in a tie, so I'm going to assume that's Mike Pence there. Really depressing photo of 2 really depressing people who are living their lives to fuck our lives over. Now, to the album itself. On the back here, we have the personnel, which that should be common sense. Greg obviously is on vocals, Brian Baker guitar, Gerwitz on guitar, Mike Dimmick. Mike Dimkish. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name correctly or not. Guitar, Jay Bentley on bass, Jamie Miller on drums. As Brooks Walkerman went to Avenged Sevenfold, that bastard. I miss that guy. I'm not going to read all that stuff because it's whatever. But all songs written by Brett and Greg except for End of History written by Gerwitz, Graffin, and De La Garza. Faces of Grief written by Baker, Gerwitz, Graffin. All songs published by We'd like to thank the following people for their support and their friendship in various ways they have helped to shape the life of Bad Religion. All our family members, we couldn't do it without you. It's all the special thanks. It's nice when a record includes a special thanks on there. And on the front here we have the band themselves. I like the filter they got going in here. We got, let's see, Greg up here at in the top left here. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that or not. Greg right there, and the rest of the band. And then we got Brett Gerwitz at the bottom. Pretty badass. I like this one. And here's the LP itself. It's got a very intelligent look to it. Just the black LP. I didn't buy the mango colored one. I didn't care for it. I don't really like. For Bad Religion, I usually get the black LPs, but side 1, Roman numeral 1, very basic side 1, very basic side 2. But yeah, this is a thickie. That means good sound quality. Obviously, his Epitaph, Bad Religion, they always put out the highest quality of releases. Never go wrong with Bad Religion. Yes, guys, I just wanted to do this little unboxing video because this album I have been waiting 6 years, like the rest of the Bad Religion fans out there, 6 fucking years for the new album. 2013 True North hit, which I was gonna say this in the beginning of the video. So you might be thinking to yourself, dude, I don't know what to do with pre-order. So when True North came out, I pre-ordered it. I don't remember the exact date it came out, but I know that I got the LP like 2 or 3 days before it was supposed to come out. Same with Descent of Man, same with New Maps of Hell, and so forth, and Christmas songs. Every time I pre-order something from a record label or, you know, from a game store, I always get it beforehand. That is mostly the reason why someone pre-orders something. And yes, I understand that someone can pre-order something just to get it. I get that. But most of the time, you get it beforehand because that's the biggest reason people pre-order. You know what I mean? Which technically, yes, according to the tracking number and all that, Epitaph did, in fact, ship it on June 12th. So if things wouldn't have went wrong with the post office, I would have gotten it on the release date, June 14th. But I just wanted to make a small rant about that because it did bother me, but I got the record and that's what matters. Bad Religion, Age of Unreason. I'm going to listen to this like a coke addict loves his coke because this is 6 years in the making. Yes, my friends, I haven't listened to it yet. I am a newborn baby. I have not listened to this yet because I wanted to put the vinyl on the platter. I opened the box earlier because I got really excited and I wanted to see it, so I kind of fucked that up for the unboxing video, but I've done a review of the artwork and I've showed you the record itself, which by now, if you're a Bad Religion fan, most likely you've already picked this album up. But if you haven't seen the album, now you have. They only had a mango colored version, which was yellow. I don't really like the color yellow too much, so I just decided I'll just get this one version instead. So I like the car on there. I don't know what kind of car that is. It's a really classy looking one. Anyway, guys, I'm Anarka. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I guess real quickly I will show you my current Bad Religion collection. I'm going to make another video in literally 48 hours to update it because I'm about to get more Bad Religion LPs, but I got the Gray Race right here. I got the Process of Belief. It's the gatefold. I've got Recipe for Hate, colored version. I've already shown that off before. I've got No Substance. Hell yeah. No Substance. Yay. Descent of Man. And 30 Years Live. Now in about 48 hours I will have about 4 or 5 more Bad Religion albums. But I figured since I'm showing off the Age of Unreason, I would just show off the other ones that I currently have. I used to have How Could Hell Be Any Worse, Suffer No Control, and True North, but unfortunately when I was robbed in 2015, those were taken, but I'll get them back eventually. Actually, I'm going to get most of those back on Sunday. So, on Sunday, I will have a new Bad Religion video up, and that will be that. Till then, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to put this sexy boy right here, this beautiful piece of material, this beautiful masterpiece work of art on the record player, just to see what I waited 6 long years for. And man, it's been a brutal fucking 6 years. If you're a fan of Bad Religion like I am, then you've probably over the last years saw the occasional news information on they're gonna make an album, but it was so sparse. The information was so sparse, and I remember the beginning of the, December of last year, Brett Gurewitz went on fucking Twitter and stated that I think in January they were going to make an announcement of the release date of this record, and we didn't get shit until fucking March. Like, March is when they came out and gave a fucking release date. Because I was in the Philippines with my wife, and I was like, oh my god! That's how I was feeling all fanboy and shit. And then, no information for like another month and a half. I was like, son of a bitch! Brett, I have a bone to pick with you, motherfucker. Why don't you tour with the band, boy? You're supposed to be touring. Yeah, I've read in the forums that Mr. Brett only tours locally at some shows because he's busy with Epitaph. Motherfucker, you have a $12 million net worth. You're not poor. You're living a good life. I follow your Instagram. I see what you're doing all the time. You have the financial stronghold. You don't need... I like Brett's guitar. I like when he is on stage. To me, as a lifelong Bad Religion fanboy, it feels better when Brett Gurewitz is on stage, because like in his Instagram post, when Brett plays shows, which isn't often, lightning shoots out of his fucking head. When Brett is in the band playing on stage, it makes the performance fucking better. I love Graffin, and I'm so glad Graffin stayed in this whole time, and I wish Brooke Walkerman would have stayed, but god damn it! I've seen Bad Religion 3 times, and I've been unlucky all 3 times, because all 3 times I've seen that fucking band, my favorite band of all time, Brett has not been on the stage. And all 3 times, although I am so super excited to see my favorite band of all time, all 3 fucking times, tiny little tears drop from my eyes, because Mr. Brett is not on the stage. Mr. Brett, if you're watching this, which I know you won't watch this, but if you do watch this, please, tour more with your band. I know that you play on the album, as if you didn't, then I'd say, fuck you. But fucking tour. Tour! Do it. I promise you, it's a lot of fun. You know, Epitaph will be fine without you being there. It's traveling. Mr. Brett, do I need to sit down with you and explain to you the fun and importance of traveling and touring with your band? I know you used to do it a lot and you don't do it anymore because you're busy with Epitaph, but does fanboy Akaza need to sit down with you and teach you and just make you understand why I really want to see you play live with your band? I'll do it. Yeah, you know, I'll be in Los Angeles in a few months. We can meet up, go to fucking, I don't know, a good Mexican restaurant, have some dip, have some Coronas or some shit, you know, I invite Greg. In fact, I'll bring all my Bad Religion records, you guys can sign them, interview you on the spot, and I will teach you what you need to know about the importance of touring with your fucking band. Because apparently, you don't understand it. I'm crying. This is me crying. Anyway guys, I'm Akaza. Thank you so much for watching this. I'm sorry I'm a fucking nut. But I better not do that because I break one of them. Anyway, till we're done now.